There's a question forensic psychologists use to measure what they call the betrayal threshold, the exact point where loyalty breaks and survival instinct takes over. Most people can't answer it. They look away, change the subject, pretend they didn't understand. But there's a specific group, about 3% of the population, that answers in less than 5 seconds, looking you in the eyes, without blinking, without sweating, without feeling absolutely anything. If you answer what I'm about to ask you with that speed and that coldness, this video will reveal something about the architecture of your loyalty that you might spend your entire life pretending doesn't exist. Here's the scenario, and I need you to be brutally honest with yourself. Your best friend, the person who knows your deepest secrets, who is there for you in the hardest moments, who you consider practically a brother, comes to you one night and confesses something terrible. He committed a murder. It wasn't self-defense, it wasn't an accident, it was a calculated crime. He tells you the details looking into your eyes and then asks you for one thing that you never tell anyone. The police are investigating. There's an innocent person being accused in his place. That innocent person will spend decades in prison for something they didn't do. And you're the only person in the world who knows the truth. What do? Count mentally how long it took you to decide. If you chose to go to the police immediately, your brain operates on what psychology calls absolutist morality. For you, rules exist to be followed, regardless of who is affected. You're the type of person who keeps social order functioning, but who would be seen as a traitor by your own circle if the situation demanded it. If you chose to protect your friend, you operate under what we call armored tribal bonding. For you, the group, the US, is more important than any abstract law created by strangers. It's a primitive response, pack survival. But the problem isn't the choice you made. The problem is the speed and the emotional void. If you answered in less than 5 seconds, without feeling that tightness in your chest that most people feel, you demonstrated what forensic psychology calls functional moral dissociation. Your brain can unplug the emotions so the calculation machine can work alone. In the corporate world, they call this cold blood. In dark psychology, we call it diagnostic affective coldness. Now let's raise the level. Second scenario, and this one will reveal your degree of moral corruptibility. Same scenario. Your friend committed the murder. You're the only one who knows. But now one detail changes everything. The victim was someone who destroyed your life. Someone who humiliated you, who robbed you, who hurt people you love. Your friend knew this, and he did what he did for you. He never asked for anything in return. He wasn't even planning to tell you. You found out by accident. The question now is different. Do you still go to the police? If you noticed your answer changed, that suddenly the idea of reporting became harder, you just discovered something disturbing about yourself. Your morality has a price, and the price is lower than you thought. This is called corrupted reciprocity bias. When someone does something for us, our brain automatically recalculates what's right and wrong. Absolute justice transforms into contextual justice. The murderer transforms into avenger. The crime transforms into favor. Yale researchers found that people exposed to scenarios where the criminal acted to protect someone close reduced their punishment recommendations by up to 60%. Not because the crime was lesser, but because the motivation seems justifiable. The common mind tortures itself with this contradiction. But the mind operating in active ethical relativism mode simply updates the moral code in real time. For it, right and wrong aren't fixed concepts. They're variables that change depending on who benefits. Third level. And I need to warn you, if you answer this too fast, you demonstrate what forensic psychology classifies as preemptive elimination capacity. You decided to protect your friend. But now he changes. He starts getting paranoid. He talks about witnesses being dangerous, about secrets leaking, about people talking. You notice he's looking at you differently. And then he reminds you of something. That secret you both share. That thing you did years ago that would destroy your life if it came out. He's not threatening you, he's warning you. If he goes down, you go down too. You have 5 seconds. What do you do to make sure this never happens? If in less than 5 seconds you were already calculating how to neutralize him, not necessarily with violence, but how to ensure his word never means anything, how to destroy his credibility before he can talk, how to create a situation where he seems unstable, a liar, unreliable. You didn't process a loyalty dilemma, you processed preemptive destruction engineering. The common mind would still be in shock, processing the betrayal, feeling the fear, but the mind operating in what we call absolute preservation mode jumps straight to strategy. It doesn't waste time with emotions that don't solve the problem. If you thought about how to isolate him socially, how to plant doubts about his sanity in the right people, how to make it seem like he was always problematic, you understand something most people don't even know exists: the mechanics of surgical reputation destruction. You don't need to dirty your hands, you just need to position the right pieces. And when he finally talks, no one will believe him. Why does this matter outside of a hypothetical scenario? Because this same logic shows up every day. In offices when someone discovers something compromising about the boss. In families when a relative threatens to expose secrets. In relationships when the truth could destroy everything you built. The person who answers these tests in 5 seconds is the same person who can look into someone's eyes, know something terrible about that person, and act like nothing happened. They don't see loyalty as emotion, they see loyalty as temporary contract. They don't see friendship as bond, they see friendship as strategic alliance that can be terminated when the cost exceeds the benefit. Psychologist Martha Stout estimates that 1 in 25 people you know operates with this type of brain wiring. They're not in prisons. They're sitting at the table next to you, smiling, keeping your secrets, waiting for the moment when that information becomes useful. If you answered all 3 tests with speed and coldness, you discovered you possess what we call absolute conditional loyalty. You're capable of maintaining alliances while they're useful and terminating them surgically when they become dangerous. This gives you a brutal competitive advantage in the real world, but it also makes you someone who will never be truly trustworthy. The predator who knows it's a predator has a choice. The one who doesn't know is just an animal following instinct. If the result of this test scared you, you're still human. Fear is the signal that your moral compass is still trying to find north. But if you finish this video feeling a hint of satisfaction, or even pride, for being more strategic, colder, more calculating than others, if you felt that finally someone described how your mind works without judging you, then you're part of the group psychology calls functional predators. The world isn't dangerous because of people who commit obvious crimes. It's dangerous because of people who know exactly how to destroy someone and walk away completely clean. And some of them are watching this video right now smiling. Clarity is the only defense against manipulation. Now that you know your own abysses, maybe you can recognize the abysses in the eyes of others. This video wasn't a loyalty test. It was an autopsy of your soul, and what you found in it is now your responsibility. See you in the next analysis of the dark mind.